You're listening to the Get Rich Podcast. This is not a financial advice podcast. This is a podcast with two friends talking about how to get rich. Thank you for listening. So I had this idea.
Tell me about it.
Kidnap people.
You're going to get yourself arrested.
No. You see, I just want to get rich. Get rich.
Get rich. Get rich.
So I'm gonna start a podcast.
Get rich. Get rich.
How come no one's ever done this?
Get rich. Get rich.
Now it's time to
get rich.
You see, I'm going to kidnap people who want to be kidnapped.
So, who wants to be kidnapped? Let's just start with that.
Well, it's probably not what you're thinking, first off. It's not just kidnapping.
It kind of sounds
them.
like it. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it sounds like something that, some shady post on Craigslist, you're going to get arrested.
No, it's actually the idea.
Before you even do it.
What? No. The idea actually came from like an old 2020 episode. I don't even know if they make that show anymore. But this company would kidnap people who just wanted to be kidnapped for like the thrill of it, whatever. That's not what I want to do.
Okay, because it sounds like it was already somebody's idea.
Yeah, I'm not stealing that idea. I was inspired by that idea. So.
Well, were they successful? Do you remember that part of the episode?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I just remember that the people seemed pleased with the service, and it was kind of weird,
They were pleased with the service?
Yeah, like if you sign up to be kidnapped and then you get kidnapped, you probably enjoy it, I guess. I don't know. Anywho.
That sounds like a fetish then. Now all of a sudden we're getting real kinky. That's a different kind of arrest.
No, that's not.
What services are you offering when you kidnap somebody, and how fuzzy are the handcuffs?
No handcuffs, no even, well, there will be some basic services once we, that's another thing.
Basic services.
What sounds did like those people, that wanted to be kidnapped, what did they do with them then? How long did they keep them?
I didn't watch the 2020 episode.
I don't remember. I'm just saying, what do you think? Did they just keep them in a closet for an hour? Was it a long game of hide and seek or something?
You establish a safe word normally before something like this, and make sure all the participants are consenting. Maybe in your case, get some signatures. Make sure that prostitution is okay in your local area, so that, like I said, you don't get arrested for that.
It's nothing like that. So the idea is to kidnap people who want to be kidnapped to self-impose, where they can't leave willingly, and it's quit.
So it's still kidnapping. Oh
no, it's for them to quit a bad habit or something. Quit smoking, quit a phone addiction or something. I don't know. I've struggled with nicotine in the past, and I quit, and the only way you can that worked for me was pretty much to just not have cigarettes around. I know it sounds kind of simple, but
well, you're not wrong. I mean, if you have an addiction or some sort of substance abuse, some of the first things that they're going to tell you or suggest, let me rephrase that. Some of the first things they will ask is, do you have other friends or family or someone that doesn't participate in this substance, to make sure that it's not in your environment. So yeah, that makes sense. Make it inaccessible and don't keep it front of mind. So yeah, hire someone to kidnap you and maybe call you daddy.
No. Listen, this will be a simple services, nothing kinky or anything like that. Food, water, and I will have to,
a pregnant pause there.
Maybe if they pay extra, cook them some fancy food. Otherwise, I think I may have some MREs left from a few years back. So.
what you're telling me, though, is that different services can be purchased.
Yeah, it's like, pick me up on this day. Don't let me go until this day, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And, feed me food and water while I'm there. That's basically it.
And you'll provide all the leather.
Provide all the leather?
Leather.
Leather? No, it's nothing like that.
I'm having a real hard time getting past that. I'm sorry.
Listen, like I said, I'm not kidnapping people who, get off on being kidnapped.
You will be kidnapping people that are going to get off on being kidnapped.
Yeah, but it won't be like a surprise. Part of that 2020 episode I do remember is they were just like, okay, well, we're going to do it one day when we're not aware. We're just going to pop out of a van and get you. And this will be like, hey, when do you want to schedule your kidnapping? Kind of like, they'll arrange it with work to make sure they're not missing work or something.
There was a movie about this, too. I think like Michael Douglas or someone.
Yeah, I don't know. Was it good?
If it's Michael Douglas, it's probably a good movie. At least, it's my opinion.
He's one of the American heroes. Yeah. He's a great thespian.
I know that you're not driving around in your compact Prius anymore, and I know that one of your cars is a small 4-door, and you've got you've got a small hybrid SUV. You don't have a van, John.
I don't know if I necessarily need a van. I mean, how many people are going to be wanting to get kidnapped? They all want March 1st or whatever, I'm sure, I can pick up a couple at a time if I need to. The thing that comes like a van, you don't have to have a van to kidnap people, first off. You can have any kind of vehicle. Tinted windows preferred.
That's true. But, that's a good point.
The thing that I thought about more was just where am I going to put them? That's more as the kidnapper, a thing you should probably think of more than the actual vehicle you use.
I feel like you've already got built-in solutions. You've got your little barn, you've got your shed. Don't you have 2 sheds? True. You've got.
No, I just got one shed and a barn.
But the barn has different stalls. You could build that out and,
Yeah. The other thing is, I'll, let's say I build the whatever for Happy Puppy Acres, then, it's perfect. It'd be perfect. Small area I can lock off, because you got to lock them in, because I don't know, you've never struggled with an addiction before, but,
So now you're putting them in kennels? This, at first, it
sounded. It would be like a nice one. It would be, spacious,
A spacious kennel.
Yeah. My kennels will be spacious because, we want the happiest dogs around. We want happy kidnap victims or kidnap people. people who have been.
You've called them victims.
No, I didn't mean that.
It's going to be hard to walk that one back now. It's going to be pretty hard.
No, I'm saying, what is a victim anyways? It's someone who's experienced a thing, I don't know, and had harm come to them probably. So no, it wouldn't be a victim. It'd be a willing person who willingly and signed everything that, is needed to come and have a self-imposed isolation, where somebody won't let them out. Yeah.
But if I wanted you to call me a victim and treat me real naughty.
No, no, Tyler, no. Listen.
Okay.
It's nothing like that. Like I said, basic services, you're locked in until the agreed upon date. I'm thinking maybe something like 4 to 7 days. Provided meals, pay a little more, we'll give you some fancy meals, we'll give you something that you like, cook up something. But yeah.
In some ways, what you're describing now is starting to sound like, some sort of a spa rehabilitation center, the sort of thing that you would find, for the, celebrity trying to get out of some sort of, sexual assault charge, I have a problem, I'm going through a program.
I don't want to help people flee crimes.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm getting at now is that your service sounds like that, but with Uber.
Hey man, if you can combine, any kind of companies together to be more efficient, that's always a plus. I mean, I thought about Ubering and stuff before, but this one,
Well,
I don't know how much you get paid for that, but I think we could charge a pretty good amount for. How much would you pay for like a 7-night hotel room?
to sleep in your
It's a lot of
kennel.
money. It's not going to be a kennel. I mean, I'll take the kennel sign down, and I'll put up, isolation chamber. No, I think we have a branding issue with this.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely do have a branding issue with this one.
Maybe your point with like a kind of make it a rehab.
Rehab plus
summer
Uber.
camp.
Don't worry about where you
Summer-
parked your car.
You don't even need a car. We'll take you to and from. It's part of the service.
How do they get back? If it's like a kidnapping, do you just like leave them on the side of the road, or do you deliver them back?
Well,
Or
no. I think we need to just refocus, and I'll be picking them up just whenever we have made the appointment for pickup, and
you're getting soft on it
storing
now.
them. No, I'm just saying, like, the idea came, from the kidnapping story, but it just got me thinking, like, I wish someone could have just locked me somewhere whenever I was trying to quit smoking. I would have quit sooner. It just would have been better.
And do you want to be jumped by someone wearing a mask and throwing you in a van?
No, nothing against the people who, enjoy that kind of thing, but no. Personally, that, is not something I wish to happen to me. I just wish when I was trying to quit smoking, someone would have locked me in a room and threw away the key for,
A couple of
4
days.
to 7 days.
Yeah.
No, the first 3 are the hardest. This is personally what I've discovered. But after that,
So that's when they're in the
Like that.
isolation room, in the isolation kennel.
yeah. I mean, and now I'm thinking if we could repurpose it, like, I don't know, just pay more, you get a TV,
Unless that's the
Could
addiction.
be having, yeah, exactly. I mean, we could. Smoking's just the personal example that comes to mind first when I think about this. But I mean, there's people who are addicted to video games who want to, quit. There's people, their phones. I mean, if someone just wants to get away from their like husband or wife for a little while too.
Sorry, honey, I got kidnapped.
Sorry, honey, I'm doing that's an idea. A silent retreat. It can be,
This is what it shows.
What could be a good name?
This is what it shows up
Or
on
it
your
could
credit
be
card bill
anything.
as a silent retreat.
Yeah. Silent retreat at, need a good company name or a good name of the, whatever you would call it. I don't know how you would advertise this.
Snatchers.
Snatchers. No. I don't think, Snatchers, let me think. What would be a good name? Better than Uber. Hotel, what's a Airbnb? No,
Yeah, you might run into some infringement on that one. Airbnb might have something to say Airbnb. Actually, I think I may have stayed at one of those in Philadelphia, an Airbnb. It was a gross one.
I've luckily never.
It was gross.
Never ran into anything like that before. I always worry about bed bugs when I'm staying in Airbnb, but so far, never had that issue.
This place was scary, man. I mean, look, all the people we met in the neighborhood were delightful, but when you are greeted by like a one-eared cat who's like got open wounds, it was rough.
Yeah.
But we were there like the next day, miracle of life, that cat had kittens, and the neighbor kids were out there taking care of those. But yeah, it was rough.
Sure, it's a lovely place with lovely people. Or
like I said, everyone we saw, very friendly, very polite. We enjoyed things.
Cool. Well, that's a good thing to keep in mind. I'll make sure if I'm ever
so snatchers.
headed to Philly. No, not snatchers.
Well, of course not, because now you're reminding them politely, "Excuse me, sir, but we have a scheduled appointment to collect you and your belongings and take you to a retreat where you will be held in isolation for 3 to 7 days according to the predetermined contract and your rate of pay."
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. That makes sense. That's very good wording. We'll take you as long as you want us to take you. And, what you pay for is what you get. But I'm just, now that you've mentioned, like, it's a rehab, I think that's the way we should go. Because, God, I was just thinking of it from, like, a hotel perspective. Rehab places, they charge an astronomical amount, because it's not just like a room you're staying in. They're charging you for the other services as well. But I think ours would even be better because it's like you can't do the thing you're trying to not do. There's just no possible way.
That's true. And you're out in nature, so you should still call it like, a retreat or a rehabilitation center. You're in nature. I'm going to be real disappointed if you walk back on the whole kidnapping thing. Where's the thrill? Where's the rush? Anyone can order an Uber. Anyone can get in a taxi.
That's true. But, I'll have to think about that. If anybody is listening to this and wants to go to our website or email us, it's getrichpod.com. It's J and T at getrichpod.com is our email. And that's just the letter J, and the letter T at getrichpod.com. And just give us some suggestions. Tell us what you think would be best for the situation. How much would you be willing to pay for these services?
And if you have a good source of like cheap ski masks and blindfolds and
no, I don't think that'll be necessary.
if you can get him a good van.
Really, just pack them in there, man. Like, just 8, 9, 10. God, we could get rich from this, man. I'm telling you, if it works, if, you can just structure it properly, name it properly, get a good legal document drawn up where, people can't sue us for helping them out, it's really
I think natural fiber ropes are going to leave marks and burns. So maybe some sort of a synthetic rope is going to be what you want.
No, it'll be a simple pick up. This is where you stay. You can't leave. All of your, bathroom, whatever, food. If you want to watch a TV show, just got to pay a little extra, and, I think we can make a lot of money from this. Like, really. It's a great idea, I think.
I'm disappointed that you've walked back the kidnapping.
What?
That's all I have to say about it. There's lots of rehab centers. Lots of people make money doing that sort of thing. It's lots of, sure, there are some good ones out there. I know that there are a lot of fake ones out there that are just collecting a paycheck and, they get on somebody's good list and people can sign up and, defer sentences and all that sort of thing. You can get on that list, I imagine. But if you're going to put a big old sticker on the side of your, town car as you pick someone up politely, Snatchers Retreat and Rehabilitation.
I don't know if we could get away with the whole rehab thing. You probably, to be like a rehab or an official like medical facility, have to have somebody with some kind of medical degree, I'm assuming.
You could probably get some...
Dude, just, it could be an escape room, but like a long one. And like there's no way to escape, but they just don't know. They just don't know. They just think they suck at escaping. Like, you don't know. Have you ever done an escape room?
I haven't, but I like the weird pivot that this has taken.
Well, I'm sitting here thinking, of the branding issues and and then I thought about like you'd have to have a license or a medical professional. It could just be an escape. I think you call it escape? Question mark.
A week-long escape room.
Yeah, they just suck at escaping. Dude, this could even be a thing. Oh, a whole new idea just came to my head. Where, like, say your spouse likes escape rooms, but your spouse also likes smoking cigarettes.
Oh.
You know, you just say, there's this
so it's
brand
like an intervention
new
now.
escape room.
You're
You
ruining marriages right now. You're going to trap a married couple in a room together for 7 days where one of them feels dumb?
No, they don't even have to. No. They send the spouse. They say, hey, honey, there's this new escape room I heard about. It's like the hardest one ever. This one can take days to escape from. Like, you just don't, like, it's so far, it's undefeated.
You get to go alone.
And if you do it, you can get like a prize, or you can like have some excuse. I know you love escape rooms. We had so much fun when we did that with, Julie and George the other day. But, yeah, here, I signed you up for this escape room package, Maybe you'll be the first one to ever beat it. And, they don't even know they're going to quit smoking. They just think they're going to be playing in an escape room.
The 7-day escape room. And if somehow they do escape, right? Maybe they're just really tenacious.
No.
And they tear apart your kennel.
We'll have to we'll have to just put up a bunch of fake clues, make them think they have to find a key, and there just is no key. I don't know.
I'm just thinking.
Those escape rooms are random. There was like false clues.
Yeah, and all of your clues will be false.
This would be a little more.
But I'm just thinking, as far as like the reward, quote unquote, reward, if they do escape, can just be a partial refund. Because, they've paid you for 7 days. Somehow they managed to get out after 4. Here's your prize.
No. They won't get out. There will be no way. And we'll have it in the sign. You gotta find the purple key with, the special symbol that's the key to escape. Literally. You gotta find the key, and then there just is no key. I don't think they'll start kicking down walls. That would
they will
void.
They will. But you know what? Hey,
nice.
This idea's brought it back into the realm of your original pitch. Okay.
Where it's like kidnapping, but they don't.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's also not quite kidnapping, I guess.
But I think this opens up a whole, because some people, when struggling with addiction, it's hard for them to even realize that. It's hard for them to convince themselves to quit. But do you know how many spouses, or just even brother, sister, mom, dad, would sign up, one of their kids or relatives for this? I just think that, I'm going to have to build a whole warehouse.
There will be so many people lining up.
There will be so many people. They won't be lining up, but their, spouses will line them up, and they'll think, they're having a good time or whatever. And they will. It won't be a bad time. And they'll unknowingly quit their addiction. Plus, we can take the people who want to sign up as well for themselves. Just have to figure out a bunch of puzzles.
Keep themselves occupied. Yeah. Yeah, give them the original War and Peace. It's not even in English. They've got to...
you have to read.
I know there's a clue.
I don't know, man. But all I'm telling you is, what, do you have any,
Look,
I think this is a great idea.
I think you've, in this conversation, I think you've gone from, getting yourself arrested to a really lame idea back towards, sort of a middle ground. The escape room is a good middle ground. I personally don't know if I can get behind it, but good luck. Good luck.
Hey, as long as we have all the proper paperwork saying
But you won't for some of them.
No, they won't go in unless they have the proper paperwork.
Gotcha. They're signing up for the 7-day.
Sign here to enter.
Okay.
Yes. We'll just word it like, you will be released after the 7 days if you cannot solve the puzzle by then. Sign here. and then they'll sign, and we'll be good to go. And I'm telling you, man, this is a really great idea.
Thanks for listening to the Get Rich Podcast. Go to our website, getrichpod.com, or email us at jnt@getrichpod.com to let us know what you thought about an episode or to submit episode ideas. Thanks for listening. And now a quick word from this episode's sponsor.
Happy Puppy Acres. Everyone needs a companion, a partner for life. Here at Happy Puppy Acres, we're certified to bring you the happiest dogs you can find. All our dogs are 100% organic, grass-fed, free range, and triple domesticated. Can't commit to a companion for life but need a quick boost of dopamine and oxytocin? Come down to the farm and visit the puppies. We'll let them crawl all over you. It might be a mess, but it'll be the cleanest all-organic mess you could imagine. Effect may include a sense of joy, calm, euphoria, sneezing, coughing, skin irritation, and an elevated heart rate. Please consult your doctor if you are pregnant or may become pregnant before you visit. Certified by IBS, the International Bureau of Certification.